As Randresa Orineri, the Shadow Thane, consolidates her power, a hidden darkness reaches out from distant shores. Yet even as ancient threats emerge and powerful allies are gained, Randresa will find that the most dangerous traps are often those laid closest to home. The journey back to Whiterun was marked by camaraderie. Randresa and Vilja, the curious Nord with bright blue eyes and braided blonde hair, bonded over the campfire playing Randresa's flute. Randresa secured the next step in Vilja's loyalty quest by extracting the whisper that the Khajiit thief was heading to Riften. With profits secured, Randresa purchased the Tundra homestead, an ideal base for a Thane's morally gray activities. Settled, Randresa and her housecarl Lydia, the sturdy Nord with serious blue eyes clad in steel armor, set out for Ustengrav. The journey was dangerous, punctuated by 2 dragon attacks. Then came the true test of Randresa's hidden morals. Near the Pale Border, she found an aristocratic couple carrying wedding gifts. Stepping out of sight of the guard, Randresa moved with the practiced silence of a silent sister, slaying the couple and their bodyguard without a whisper. The grim deed was witnessed only by Lydia, whose quiet complicity was noted by Randresa as a valuable asset. Inside Ustengrav, Randresa and Lydia navigated powerful Draugr and deadly traps. Randresa acquired the ethereal shout, and cunningly used whirlwind sprint to bypass the rune gates. A final ambush by a giant frostbite spider nearly ended them, but Randresa used a flame trap to kill the beast and quickly prepared an alchemical antidote, saving both herself and a poisoned Lydia. They reached the pedestal, but the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller was gone. In its place lay a note from Delphine, claiming to be a friend and asking for a private meeting at the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood. Randresa was consumed by cold fury. Her identity as Dragonborn was not only known, but was being manipulated. Her true self, an agent of Mafala, needed to remain utterly submerged. Randresa and Lydia traveled north to Dawnstar. During the journey, Randresa encountered and hired the ancient orc vampire mercenary, Kor Grobolam, a gargantuan dark thread added to her web despite Lydia's disapproval. In Dawnstar, she hired Karjo, the stoic Khajiit caravan guard, by promising to retrieve his lost moon amulet. Her retinue was now a complex, terrifying mix of loyalty and cold professionalism. It was in the Dawnstar Inn that Randresa encountered Arandur, the veiled former priest of Vermina. Compelled by the mystery of the town's nightmares, Randresa followed the trail of dark power. Finally, they reached the central chamber. Randresa ordered her companions, Lydia, Karjo, Kor Grobolam, to wait, claiming the removal of the skull of corruption was for personal research. As Arandur began the ritual, the voice of Vermina filled Randresa's mind, offering the ultimate power through betrayal. Randresa, driven by her devotion to Mafala's violent ways, made her choice. With the silent grace of a silent sister, Randresa drew her dagger and plunged it into Arandur. She had acquired the skull of corruption, completing a dark blood sacrifice. A sneer of triumph crossed her slate-gray face as she gathered the Daedric artifact, now a Daedric champion who did not shy away from the ultimate darkness. With the skull of corruption secured, Randresa returned to the Tundra homestead to regroup. She then left for Riverwood alone, wearing unassuming clothing and carrying the skull of corruption hidden away, a lethal secret she was ready to use. She was ready to meet the friend from the letter. Thank you for watching this chapter of Randresa's story. If you want to see how the Shadow Thane uses the Skull of Corruption, and whether she can outmaneuver the mysterious Delphine, be sure to like and subscribe to keep up on Randresa's next adventures.